as a leader, you are influencing naturally. You can't get out. You can't get away from it. We shared that Stanley Milgram example of there's no way around it. You will naturally be influencing. So it's actually, I say, your responsibility to educate yourself on that influence, to understand how it works in order to understand how people make decisions based off your influence. So there's a few things I'd recommend. I'd recommend picking up a copy of Robert Cialdini's book, Influence. So this is Robert Cialdini is sort of the godfather of a lot of consumer psychology, and his 1984 book, Influence, which has been republished in the last couple of years, so it's up to date, don't worry, is a fantastic resource for any leader to really understand the 7 ways that people influence one another, and particularly how leaders influence as well. If you read that cover to cover, you'll learn an awful lot about how people in your organization make decisions. There's a wonderful book called Joy of Work by Bruce Daisley, and he looks at lots of different things, but leadership being one of them. And he takes the sort of same approach that I've applied, which is looking at the evidence behind how people make decisions and the evidence behind what motivates, and shares that. I definitely recommend looking at that. And I also recommended Drive by Daniel Pink as well earlier in the show, and I think that's a great one. But definitely looking at influence. The book Influence is a good stepping stone, and understanding that. There's a course that I run. It's a free course, completely free to take part in. It's called the Science of Marketing course. So it doesn't seem particularly relevant for leaders, but it does basically a more detailed thing that I've done today, which is showcasing each of these principles and showcasing what they are and how they work and how people apply them, sometimes in a marketing settings, but also in leadership settings as well. So if that's a tool of interest, you can go to nudgepodcast.com, click course, and you'll see it there.
If this culture clip helped you, hit that like button below, and we'll see you in the next clip.